Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Day, very auspicious day. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, divine appearance in this world. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, from his childhood, he was a devotee. So the story of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati is very nicely described. You have one book where all the great acharyas, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, give their personal experience and their realization about Srila Prabhupada. Basically, he was alone. He started alone. He was in the beginning, he thought he wanted to only chant the name in a secluded place. So this place is still, we can visit in Mayapur. I was living in the country and soll ich sprechen Deutsch? Sprechen alle Deutsch?
No, English is okay.
No.
English.
Okay.
India also Vinaya speaks English.
So he was living in a clay hut, straw, and was chanting, I don't know.
300,000 names every day.
Every day, like Haridas Thakur. He was chanting every day. Until I found one day from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, one paper, one side, was finding outside his area where he was staying. And there, from this shloka, he felt, you know the shloka?
The instructions of Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami, what he shall do. To go to Vrindavan, to establish the temples, to find the pastime places, the lost Stari, to write Vaishnava scriptures.
Yes. He wrote this shloka, and he saw it as the Mahaprabhu's mercy, that his future was, he was determined to follow. So he started practically alone. He started to preach, and it expanded, and he got many disciples, very high class disciples, coming, and they are spreading his words, what he was speaking, what he got inspired by the Mahaprabhu and the Goswamis. So it is very identical with the teachings of Mahaprabhu and the Goswamis. Not only identical, it is same, absolutely same. So this is one of his great qualities. He was an extremely intelligent person, but he did not speculate. He did not weigh his own, he just gave what he has heard from the Shastras and of his father Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And he was forced to accept sannyas from an illiterate Babaji, Gaurvishadas Babaji. He was the most learned person in India, perhaps, very intelligent. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur was forcing him. You should take initiation from Gaurvishadas Babaji. So he could not write and he could not read. You have to understand what Bhaktivinoda Thakur wants to say, what is the important thing. It is a very, very transcendental order he gave to him. Because spiritual understanding you cannot learn by book. You cannot by reading, not by hearing even. You cannot get realized. This is can only be given by one who has deep desire to get it, and one who is ready to surrender everything to the Lord. So all these qualities were fully manifested. But Yogeshwara Babaji, whatever he thought this is, he picked out and he pointed on it. Yes, because he was very learned and very high and very intelligent. As a 12-year-old boy, he defeated the great scholars. In their meeting, he defeated them. So his main duty was, he says, his main duty was to defeat the Mayavadis. Mayavadis means those who think themselves, Aham, I am God, I am the control, I am and the enjoyer, the controller, I am this, what they call God. So this was his main. Others, demigod worshippers, they were more easy to, he could make many of them devotees. But Mayavadi, they are getting very proud, so he was fighting against this. So first alone he started, then his disciple coming one after another, high class devotees. They are all members of the transcendental world. They are not members like we. We have problems to surrender. We have problems to sacrifice anything. The people are always shocked when I say this. We are not able to sacrifice anything, to give anything. I just mentioned the one mobile phone, Please, you give me your mobile phone. And they will say, mobile phone or Krishna? So, better mobile phone. What do you say?
Mobile phone is Krishna.
Yes, this is Mayavad.
Another kind of Mayavad.
We are very difficult for us, Western civilization. We are so attached to this mundane conception of life. We are not knowing what we are. We are so covered with ignorance, illusion, that even a mobile phone is for us. And for a Vienna ordinary man, if you say, beer or me, he will choose what you say. They will die for this. Without they cannot live. But for Krishna, they are not conscious of their situation. They are going to die for sure, but we don't care. We are attached to everything in this material. We speak about all kind of nonsense in this material. Nobody is interested to speak about Krishna. So nobody wants to know who I am. What is, where have I come from? Where I'm going? Who is this me? Nobody wants to know it. Even if you get eternal life, you never have to die, you never have to take birth. You're not interested because this charming illusion is has us, we are completely controlled by this external energy. Jeev jago, Gora Chanda Bole. Jao Maya Pisachire. Wake up. What Bhaktivinoda Thakur singing song is this? Wake up, spirit soul. Chant the name of Gauranga. How long you want to sleep in the lap of Pisachira, of Maya, of the witch of Maya? How long you want to sleep? Wake up. But let me sleep. Don't wake me up. We're getting angry, we can kill. And Prabhupada, he experienced all these things. They wanted to kill him, the Brahmanas. So he has to make tricks, you know. Kesha Maharaj took his sannyas clothes and he took the clothes of Kesha Maharaj, who were ordinary clothes, because he was clothed his servant dealing with all the official places. So Prabhupada escaped, you know. He went to another way and and then he could not find. The Brahmanas came and wanted to kill him. Brahmana-Gasse, so-called Brahmana-Gasse. So he was such a great personality, and he re-established it, the pure message of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So we should be very thankful on this day, and we should not forget it, not 1 second, to those who have realized a little bit, just a drop, that is only the mercy of Prabhupada that we in the West get the chance to understand it. Of course it is Mahaprabhu's plan. So Mahaprabhu's mercy, they are all sent by Mahaprabhu. And automatically they are making the planet to a different one. Satya Yuga, it's called, will be there 10,000 years. Now the destruction of all this demoniac, mundane thinking is going on everywhere, and they do not know why this happened. Now earthquake, I heard, is there in Turkey, I don't know, 20,000 dead or something. This war, so many things going on everywhere, and but they are not coming to their senses. Hey, we have to do something. We're in danger, but we don't care. We're sitting a few 100 kilometers away where they kill each other, and we think we are sure here. So we are covered by illusion, by ignorance. So we should, Hare Krishna, we should try to pray to Prabhupada, to our Gurudev. They are in one family. All the great acharyas who are in, they are saving us. And we should become true followers of them. We should be very careful that we are not changing anything. We have to say the truth. Truth is truth, our Guru Maharaj says. So he did not care if you like it or not like it. He will not change the truth. He will not say, you are such a nice devotee, So this truth, and this is, we have to speak. Our speaking we should be like Prabhupada speaking, like the speaking of our Guru Maharaj. He did not care what other things. He spoke the truth purely, not changing anything. This is the message of Prabhupada. He reinstalled this great line where we are in so many stalwarts, so many pure souls in our disciple succession. So we are very fortunate. In the same time, we are very unfortunate because we cannot catch it.
Yes.
We are thinking this is temporary enjoyment for us. Okay, I will stop here. Maharaj wants to say something. And, Sadhu Maharaj.
If somebody wants to speak something, Thakur is happy. They want to hear some Katha. They always hear me. So. Some words for Prabhupada. Maharaj?
Please, Maharaj. Yes.
Maharaj said everything, so what you can say.
Everything, you can never finish. Cannot even start.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
This is his lecture, Maharaj.
They gave us those sounds. I was ready to their small part of Prabhupada. Everything comes to sound. Hare Krishna. So this is most powerful. Everything will reveal through this sound. Everything will happen. When we are trying to hear Mahamantra and understand what is Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It is the Lord in sound, in non-different this sound from the Lord, but we have not realized. I just mentioned the name of Sita, of Krishna, or like we know from Prabhupada, some spoke the word of Radharani in one time. Then only he heard this Radharani's name. For 1 week he did not open his doors. Nobody could come to him. He was in ecstasy. He changed his color. The ecstatic symptoms manifested. So we have to come to such a level. When we chant the name of Krishna, Krishna manifesting, and you will cry, my Lord is there. He is here. Then he is hiding, and then we feel separation. We feel rest. Then we'll go, where is he now? Where can I find him? But what we are doing, what are the news in the papers? What is the news things happen in this material world? We are like the Goswamis sitting in Vrindavan together and lamenting. Raghunath Das was extremely feeling separation. Everyone, every single devotee, we have not even idea what they experience, how deep, how much they are always meditating, always thinking of, where is my Lord, where is He? And then He appears, and then He is gone again. And again, this is the pastime of the Lord. We have to become such intense Krishna consciousness. This is what they experienced. And Prabhupada showed this and opened the doors to this deep, transcendental understanding. Then you're not living anymore in this world. They are not from this world. They are members of the transcendental world. They will not experience death or birth. They don't care for anything in this world. For us, it's a little different. But we should know the goal, and Prabhupada opened these doors, and all many of his disciples he very, very qualified, could do this. And in this way, we are very fortunate. No, I am speaking again.
No, this is Prabhupada speaking.
When Bhaktisiddhanta appeared in this, it was the Yatra time. And wasn't it that the Ratha Yatra cart stopped there for 3 days?
No, it was not his appearance. The appearance is today.
He was already half a year old. Then they brought him and
because in the first floor of this house, we have stayed there.
Visit, yeah.
Yeah, we also stayed there for a few weeks. In this, there was a balcony, and the Ratha was stopping before his house, directly from. So, and the mother of
3 days. 3 days. They could not move.
They could not move it, There were hundreds of them, but he did not. They gave Prabhupada out in the balcony. They should put him before Jagannath, getting darshan.
got first prasad also.
And then one garland fell down from Jagannath on him. So they saw that's very auspicious. These things.
And then Jagannath moved on.
Then after he moved on, yeah. Also they took a tulasi, this tulasi, with daughter of my former life.
Tulsi.
Yeah. They also took her up to Jagannath. Western. They put her up to Jagannath. So she was going. Sure. That is very auspicious thing. Anyway, everything is auspicious. To get association with a real devotee, this is exactly the same, no difference. They have to go. You have to become pure devotees, and how to become pure devotees by associating with pure devotees. There is no other way. So you have to stop me because
this is the only thing what we have to talk about in our life. Just to speak the glories of Krishna like this, if you glorify his devotees, pure devotees. He liked that more than anything else. So I asked once one sadhu, and his guru told him, what is the topmost Harikatha you have to hear? He said, Vaishnava Mala, like a mala, Vaishnava, like a flower mala, to just hear the glories of the Mahajans. Mahajana Inasaka Asaha Banta, to follow them and to talk about them. It's very powerful. Just to say the name Prabhupada, Sivajabanavidaita Das, and all this is perfect, and there's no speculation there. And by this you will also reach perfection by just talking and glorifying. Especially on those days, they appear and disappear. If we miss that, then we are really, Maharaj mentioned, we are unfortunate. But if you want to be fortunate, you spend some time. You give this life, no problem. What you want to do with your life?
No problem, give this life.
Just give it, otherwise anyway.
No, we have so many lives. What do you give?
As we hear many often, so just this life, so very in just few years, then the thing is gone.
Yeah. Easy. But this is the thing, we know how it would work, but we are not able to do it. This is the problem.
At least develop strong desire. That is.
So the blessing is to
necessary.
be able to follow.
No, everything is by the blessings of the sadhu, guru, Vaishnavas, Bhagavan. Karmi, Jnani, Yogi, they cannot understand Krishna.
Whatever you don't want to give up, this is the hindrance of understanding or realizing or get purified. €1,000,000 or Krishna.
Krishna.
Of course, yeah.
Because the 1 million are not here. No power.
I heard one say, our Gopal, he always was proud. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of dying. And then he got a heart attack in an elevator. And he was 1-2 weeks in hospital. And then he came to the temple again and said, I was so near to death now. I really get afraid. He realized, it's easy to speak about this. But if you get, it becomes sincere that you have to give up something, then your mind and where you are. Where the reality is, really, where we are standing. So we have to really risk, no gain. This is the goal, or this is the way. We know all how we can go back to Krishna, most of us. But we have to just understand what are the obstacles between going or entering the transcendental world or understanding transcendence or Krishna. What is between these small obstacles, unlimited ocean of obstacles. They will manifest if you give up. Oh, now I have given up eating meat. Now going back to Krishna. Then you will realize that 2,000 more. But now, Maharaj, you speak.
That what is not what it is.
Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, he was very strong personality, a very strong preaching, but simple also. So I hear the lotus mouth of the Srila Maharaj, everyone speaking. So Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, he was preaching how very, very rare is this human life. There are so many forms, from water, animals, up. So very rare, is difficult to get this human body. It's not so easy to get this. So for that is very important that now we have this chance that we can start ask who I am and where I will go. Animals, they have no this chance. Only in human body. So we should not waste this. Once some young boys, they came to Prabhupada. They come, they join something and they wanted to go back home. Then Prabhupada said, no. There is time to lament, to know why. Maybe house will burn or something, or this or that. Said Prabhupada, no, it's not important. He said, even if whole village will burn, or even whole world will burn, it's not important. Most important is that you start devotion life, otherwise you waste your life.
Now it's actually Krishna Chandra is waiting for.
Yes,
He wants to leave
4 o'clock he will go.
3 o'clock he said he left.
Gourpremanande.
Hari.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Gourpremanande.
Haribol.